Subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get all notification.
Hello students, today we will discuss about cell division. Up to now we discussed about the structure of the cells and all the cell organelles which are present inside the cell. Now let's start the new topic which is cell division. First of all we need to understand what is cell division. सबसे पहले हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि एक्चुअल में cell division होता क्या है. So let's discuss what is cell division. Cell division is a process by which any cell divides and forms many cells, or it forms new cells. So we can say that cell division is the process by which any pre-existing cells divides to form new cells. This process is known as cell division. So we can write that pre-existing cells, pre-existing cell divides to form new cells. This process is known as cell division. New cells. Now, why does this requirement of this cell division happens? क्यों जरूरत पड़ती है सेल को डिवाइड होने की? There are some specific reasons by which the cells divide. Let's see what are these reasons. If we talk about the reasons or the needs of cell division, अगर हम cell division के बारे में बात करें कि क्यों cell division की जरूरत पड़ रही है, तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास कुछ reason हैं. Like first reason, we can say that cell divide for the growth of the body. Cells divide for the growth of the body. Cell को body की growth के लिए divide होना पड़ता है. You know when when after fertilization, आपने एक introduction reproduction से related आप already पढ़ चुके हैं in your previous classes. You know that egg and sperms which fuse and life starts, structure form that is known as zygote. With the formation of the zygote, a new life starts. This single cell structure, zygote, has to be converted into a multicellular structure in the human being. So how the from one cell to a multicellular structure is formed? That is due to the division of the cell. Cell will divide and new atoms will add on with these one cell. एक cell के साथ बहुत सारी cells add होती जाएंगी और एक multicellular structure form होगी. तो इस तरीके से हम बोल रहे हैं कि growth जो हो रही है body की, our body parts are formed when we are baby. Our size is very small, but as we go on, size increases due to the number of the cells which increase. तो बॉडी की ग्रोथ के लिए या फिर फॉर्मेशन के लिए हम बोल सकते हैं दैट सेल्स आर नीड टू बी डिवाइडेड. सेल्स को डिवीजन की जरूरत पड़ती है. सो सेल्स डिवाइड फॉर द ग्रोथ ऑफ द बॉडी. Second reason we can say that cells divide for the repairing. Cells divide for repairing. When we got hurt, हमें कहीं पे चोट लगती है, चोट लगने से हमारा कोई बॉडी पार्ट्स पे कोई कट लग गया है, मीन्स वहाँ के अगर टिश्यूज डैमेज हो गए हैं, मीन्स वहाँ की सेल्स अगर डेड हो गई हैं, डैमेज हो गई हैं, सो दीज डैमेज्ड और डेड सेल्स नीड टू बी रिप्लेस्ड. उन्हें रिप्लेस करने की जरूरत पड़ती है. एंड दिस रिप्लेसमेंट इज डन बाय द सेल्स व्हिच आर प्रेजेंट नियर बाय. जो वहाँ के पास की सेल्स होती है, these cells continuously divide, they forms new cells, and the new cells will take place of these previously formed dead cells. जो सेल डेड हो गई हैं, जो सेल डैमेज हो गई हैं, उन सेल्स का प्लेस कौन लेगा? The cells which are formed new by this cell division. So we can say that repairing is the another reason by which we can say that cells are formed. Cells also we can say that cell division also happens to replacement of the old worn out or dead cells. जो cells old हो चुकी होती हैं, जिनका dead होने का time आ जाता है, उन cells को replace करने के लिए भी cell division करती हैं. So these are the some reasons. With this, the one more important reason which we can say that for the cell division happens is reproduction. Cells divide for reproduction also. Cells divide for reproduction. Cell division होता है reproduction के लिए, and this is a special cell division. We will talk about this. So here we understand the need of the cell division. We understand it. What is cell division? Cell division is the process by which pre-existing cells form new cells. This process is known as cell division. And cell division happens because of the growth of the body, for repairing of the body and for the reproduction into the body. These are the some reasons by which we can say that cell division happens. Now let's take a look onto the types of cell division. अगर हम टाइप्स की बात करते हैं, हम सेल डिवीजन के टाइप्स की बात करते हैं, there are the two types of cell division. We need to understand two types of the cell division. The first division is mitosis. The first type of cell division is mitosis. Mitosis is a cell division in which one cell divides and it forms two new cells. Thus, this is the mitosis. इसे हम यहाँ पे अगर कर दें, this cell division is mitosis. This is mitosis. In the mitosis, the one cell, this cell and this cell will be known as mother cell. This is the mother cell. The mother cell will divide and it forms two new cells. एक सेल डिवाइड होकर दो नई सेल्स फॉर्म कर रही है, इस डिवीजन को हम बोलेंगे माइटोसिस. And these two new cells which are formed, they are known as daughter cells. These are daughter cells of these mother cells. ये daughter cells है इस mother cell की. And in mitosis we can say that one mother cells will divide and forms two daughter cells. And if we talk about the number of chromosomes in such kind of division, in mitosis the number of chromosomes remains same. Number of chromosomes remain same. तो यहाँ पे अगर हम characteristics की बात करें, one cell divide and form two new cells. This is the first characteristic. Second characteristics, we can say that number of chromosomes remains same. Number of chromosomes जो होते हैं वो same रहते हैं mitosis के अंदर. Here you can see that number of chromosomes are 4 in the mother cells. This now chromosomes they get paired. यहाँ पे एक पूरा प्रोसेस होता है. It's not a simple process. एक बहुत स्टेप बाय स्टेप मैनर में होने वाला प्रोसेस है जो कि आपके सिलेबस का हिस्सा नहीं है. That's why we are not taking it in detail. But you need to understand that these chromosomes they are made up of DNA. Before cell division, the DNA increases its amount. It gets doubled in the amount, and these double amount get distributed equally into the both of these two daughter cells. तो DNA यहाँ पे जितना भी DNA होगा जो chromosomes में present है, वो DNA amount में double होता है, and then equal amount of DNA is divided into both daughter cells. So here we can say that both of these two daughter cells which are formed by the mitosis, they have equal number of chromosomes. तो यहाँ पे भी number of chromosomes 4 है, and here also they will get the 4 or equal chromosomes. So this is the mitosis. इस तरीके का जो सेल डिवीजन होता है या माइटोसिस जो होता है वो बेसिकली हर सेल के अंदर होता है. ऑलमोस्ट हमारी बॉडी की all cells they will divide through the mitosis because the cells which are related with the growth and repairing they need to be divided continuously. और उस तरीके की डिवीजन के लिए जरूरत होगी माइटोसिस की, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो सेल्स बन रही है डिवीजन के बाद these cells are exact copy of their parent cell. जैसे मदर सेल होगी वैसी ही डॉटर सेल्स बन रही हैं. So we can say that this division happens in almost all types of cell of our body. Now let's come on to the another type of cell division. This is another division, and this division, this second type of division is known as meiosis. इस division को हम बोलते हैं meiosis. In meiosis, this is division which is different from the mitosis. Here you can see with the help of diagram, बहुत simple way में diagram से आपको explain करने की कोशिश की गई है. In meiosis, what happens? The one mother cell it divides and it forms two daughter cells. These daughter cells will further divide and they form two daughter cells. Or overall, we can say that 4 new daughter cells will be formed. 4 नई daughter cells बनती है from a one mother cell. So this is the mother cell. ये mother cell है, and this mother cell will divide, and by the division of meiosis, these 4 daughter cells will form. These 4 are the daughter cells. These 4 daughter cells will form by this single mother cell. एक mother cell से division के बाद 4 daughter cell बनती है. Now here the important thing is to be understood is that mother cell में हम देख सकते हैं the number of chromosomes are 4. These 4 number of chromosomes get halved into these 2 daughter cells. This first division of meiosis is known as meiosis 1. इसे हम बोलते हैं मियोसिस 1। मियोसिस 1 जब होता है, एक मदर सेल्स दो डॉटर सेल्स बनाती हैं जिसके अंदर नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम क्या हो गए हैं, हाफ हो गए हैं। यहाँ पे 4 क्रोमोसोम्स थे बट यहाँ पे 2 क्रोमोसोम्स प्रेजेंट हैं। एंड नाउ विद दीज 2 क्रोमोसोम्स दीज सेल्स विल डिवाइड फर्दर, फिर से डिवाइड करेंगे एंड द फर्दर डिवीजन इज नोन एज मियोसिस 2। इस फर्दर डिवीजन को हम कहते हैं मियोसिस 2। And by this meiosis 2, these two daughter cells will form 2 new daughter cells, overall 4 new daughter cells. And if we compare these daughter cells with their mother cell, we can see that here the number of chromosomes are 4, but in the daughter cells the number of chromosomes are half of the mother cells, means they have only 2 number of chromosomes. So this is the meiosis. In meiosis we can say that one mother cell, एक cell जो होगी one cell divide and it forms 4 new cell. एक cell divide होके 4 new cell बनाने का काम कर रही है meiosis के अंदर. And the second important thing is that all the new cells which are formed from the mother cells through meiosis, they have half the number of chromosomes as their parent cell. तो यहाँ पे पेरेंट सेल या मदर सेल से हाफ क्रोमोसोम नंबर हाफ हो जाता है. बट इन मियोसिस, इन माइटोसिस we can say that number of chromosomes remains same. Here also the number of chromosomes are 4 and here also number of chromosomes are 4. But in meiosis the number of chromosomes get half. This type of cell division, this meiosis happens into the some special cells, the cells which are involved into the reproduction process. हमारी बॉडी की जो cells रिप्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस में इन्वॉल्व होती है, सिर्फ उन्हीं सेल्स के अंदर ही मियोसिस होता है. सो वी कैन से दैट दिस मियोसिस हैपेंस फॉर द रिप्रोडक्शन. ये रिप्रोडक्शन के टाइम पे होने वाला डिवीजन होता है जिसके अंदर बाय दिस टाइप ऑफ डिवीजन द गैमेट्स आर फॉर्म्ड, द मेल गैमेट एंड द फीमेल गैमेट, एग और स्पर्म. These male and female gametes are formed through this division which is known as meiosis. So here we studied about 2 types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. Let's take a quick recap of both of these complete concept of cell division. Cell division is a process in which a pre-existing cell divides and forms new cells. It is required for the growth of the body, it requires for the repairing of the body, and it's required for reproduction. It has 2 types, mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis is the cell division where one parent cell divides into the 2 daughter cells and the number of chromosomes remains same. Number of chromosomes में कोई changes नहीं होता. And mitosis happens almost all cells of the body. सभी cells के अंदर होता है. And meiosis is the cell division where a mother cells divide and form 4 new daughter cells. Number of chromosomes here get half. यहाँ पे number of chromosomes जो होते हैं वो half हो जाते हैं. And this meiosis happens only during the time of reproduction. It happens in our reproductive cells or in our germ cells for the formation of gametes, male gamete and female gamete. So this is about cell division.